Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. I'm going to show you how to connect Ideogram through their new API. It's just released in the last week or so, and they're on Ideogram 2.0. You can do some pretty amazing text on here. So take a look. You can say top for the last month, for example. And let's say we like this design here. I'm going to take that prompt and I'm going to try using that for my one. It's got to be modified a little bit. First we need to work out how to use the API. Fortunately I've already worked on it because the API documentation could be better. You can find the API docs.ideogram.ai. One thing to note, you need to bill and you need to put in a minimum of $40, which is a little bit annoying. So yeah, once you put $40, then once it gets under $10, then it will update up to $40 again. I've done 3 images and it's 18 cents, and then you need to create an API key. So once you've done the billing, then you can create an API key. You've got 2 keys here, which I'll be using shortly. And here we have the API documentation. I've gone to JSON here. I've got my authorization key, my API key there. The thing I was struggling was what do you put here, because it's got the image request, it's got the aspect ratio, but doesn't say what this should be called. I was calling it authorization. I was trying it with a bearer token, and I finally figured it out. Let me show you how that works. Go into make.com, and you can see I've got a make a request. I've got api.ideogram.ai/generate, and it's a post. And if we go back over to here, then you can see here's the URL, and it's a type post. Usually it's green, and a get if it's a get, and there's 3 different ones there, and you've also got vision, so you can describe an image. Most of the time you're going to want to generate images or upscale images, so you can do multiple upscales as well. Over on this right hand side you can go to examples and request an example. Aspect ratio, magic prompt is something that's quite nice. The way that works, if I go to Ideogram, then say for example I put an apple tree with a shiny red apple falling down, and then I've got the aspect ratio. I'm going to go for a 16:9. The latest model is 2. The color palette I'll choose auto, and I'm going to generate, and then the place, so there's a little wait with the free plan. You can do 10 images a day with the free plan. It was even slower about a week ago, but they've improved the speed. You'll find those under my images. That's just generating now, as you can see. You'll start to see it making sense. And here is the apple. What I'd use Ideogram for is, like I said, it's very good for text, and here you can see in the magic prompt, taken my basic prompt and improved on it. It's done a photo of a shiny red apple falling from an apple tree. The tree has green leaves and is located in a lush green field. The ground is covered with yellow leaves. The background contains more trees. Overall image has a warm hue. Then I'm going to go back to here. And so you see you have the API key, that's the name you need, API-key. Then you've got your value here. I'm going to clear this out after I've finished and create a new one, so you won't start using my credits. And then you want here is accept, and application is JSON. I just saw this in the Python. And then like we did with Flux, you have this as raw, this is JSON. I've taken the example they've given within this one here, copy and paste that to try it. That generated me an image which I can find over here. Your images will only stay for 24 hours. Return image URLs are valid for a 24-hour period, so you don't want to just store the URL, you also want to make sure you're downloading the file, which I'll show you how to do. Now I'm just going to go here and I'm going to change this image request. If I go here, you can see I've got some Michael Singer quotes. I've got 25 quotes. And what I want to do is pull the image URL, and then I want to pull the image. These are ones created with Flux. So basically I can click on one of these, and you can see I created these using the Flux Pro model. And yeah, this is the URL here. I can make that a bit bigger. Those images, I might have to tidy those up, but get the general idea. And the way I'm generating these images here is that I am using an action script, which I created using ChatGPT. I've also saved these out to Google Drive, so let's just demonstrate that. I'm going to go back to this one, Ideogram. There's no image URLs at the moment. I won't do the whole lot. I'll probably do the last 5 just to save a bit of time. Clone that module, put that over there, and then replace that module there. And here we want to go to Google Sheets, and we want to watch new rows and search for the file. Just click in here and you can search, so Singer, Michael Singer quotes. And we want the second sheet, ideogram, and then today's headers yes, and we'll generate 5 images. We will choose manually, so first of all we'll just choose 25. I want to get it working. Let's tidy this up a little bit. We will click on auto align, and from here I'm going to take this prompt. I've got my API key, I've got the post command, and I want to do an aspect ratio. I'm going to do it for Instagram, so it's going to be a 1:1 ratio. 1:1, I guess. I'm new to this, if things don't work then that's fine. Model is version 1, this is of the API, it's actually using version 2 of the ideogram. And then what I'm going to do is take this text here and use that example we saw. Vibrant eclectic scene featuring a neon sign mounted on a weathered brick wall. The neon sign displays the following message in rainbow colours, starting with the first word in pink, followed by the second word in orange, third word, I probably could ask ChatGPT this, in yellow, fifth word sixth. I'm not sure if this is going to work, so I'll try it. As I said, I'm experimenting. Seventh word, and concluding with eighth word in purple, and then repeating more than 8 words. Message creates an intriguing and contemplative message. Below the sign there's a wooden table adorned with pink decorative items, a black lamp with white lampshade, potted plant with lush green leaves, adding a touch of nature and warmth to the scene. We want to put the message in here. We'll put it in quotes, and we want to choose the quote, and then we're going to click on OK. Just going to check that 1:1 auto is turned on. We may want it turned off. We'll try with both. From there we will update the I'll keep this fairly simple. We'll put 45 seconds, hopefully that's long enough. It should be pretty quick. And then we're going to update the Google Sheet. So we're going to update a row. We need to choose the same sheet, which was Michael Singer quotes, and the sheet name was Ideogram. The row we can pull from the first Google Sheet, which is this one. We want to put the image URL, which we will grab from the data. So we're going to have to run that to see it work. So I'm just going to come out of that for now. Save anyway, yeah. Okay. Got a vibrant eclectic scene featuring a neon sign mounted on a weathered brick wall. The neon sign displays a thought-provoking message. In alternating rainbow colours, the message is, and then the quote, we've put in quotes. But we've got a URL here, so I'm going to go to data. And you should see under here we have a URL, a prompt. So what I'm going to do is go over to, and we'll create a Google Drive folder. Then we're going to create a folder under here and call that Ideogram. Let's add a Google Drive, and we want to upload a file. Yeah. Select from a Michael Singer images, and then click again for the next level down. And Ideogram. We need one more step before that, so we're going to unlink that, and we're going to add another module, which is the HTTP get a file URL. Here's the URL. If you got the right. And then we need to join that one to there. And then, if you let me choose the, yeah, there we go. Choose the URL that time. Row number, we need the row from the beginning. Okay, add that to that, add to that. Like I say, Ideogram, copy that from there. Okay, let's click on this one to auto align it all. Let's test it out. Gonna go choose where to start. Let's choose the last two. Okay, and then run that. Not sure if it'll manage that long amount of text, but we'll give it a try. Maybe I'll make that shorter to 25 seconds or something. If you want to advance that, what you'd do is you'd set up a loop. I would just check. I may have a go at trying to do that. So it's got a file. That's uploading that file. So hopefully that's in that subfolder, Ideogram. Here we go. Live to serve the present moment from place to surrender, not person motives, so almost got it right. It's quite a nice design there. Let's work on the second one now. We should see on the Google Sheet as well. We're just running the last two, so run that one and that one. What we can do is we can click on there, and then we can do a text wrapping, and that's now generated the second one.